So, the mantra I will share, this is Hebrew in nature. Adonai Ro'i. And this translates as the all-seeing Lord, or the Lord whom sees. What this will do is it's going to illuminate your third eye. So you're going to notice where those negative belief systems are. Remember, you can create a permission slip that temporarily deactivates your negative belief systems. And that can allow for you to temporarily operate in a way that's very unlimited. And many of you have done this whenever you really take that next step, or whenever you choose to take that risk or that leap in your life. Many of you are naturally suspending your negative belief systems, and you say, I'm going to do this. And of course, you have success, and that success eventually is met with challenge. And that does not stop your success. Rather, it refines your success and brings it to a higher level if the challenge is used auspiciously. And what are the challenges that show up on your path to success? Those belief systems that were temporarily suspended that now are asking for integration. So when you use that mantra, Adonai Ro'i, you will be able to see where those areas are in your life that must be evaluated through the lens of belief system deconstruction. So how do you know where the negative beliefs are hiding? If you ask yourself, what are my negative belief systems? Good luck trying to find them, because they're going to hide. Because they don't want to be found. Because they operate in darkness. If you bring them into the light, what happens? They fall apart. So a mantra that can actually dissolve the more superficial negative belief systems. Adonai Ha'or. If you detected a similarity to the name Hathor, you're onto something. Adonai Ha'or translates as Lord of Light. And if you vibrate this in your heart and see that your body fills with light with every repetition, you're going to deactivate and sometimes completely dissolve the superficial limiting belief systems. Now, will it get to the core? Eventually. If you keep doing that mantra every day as an exercise, filling yourself with light, filling yourself with love, you will find that you dissolve more and more and more of the negative belief systems automatically. And the core belief system that the superficial ones are stacked upon will become obvious, and you'll be able to let it go. It's imperative that you get in touch with yourself and make those things conscious. So let's talk about how to detect negative belief systems. All you have to do is scan your life experience. You can scan to the past, the present, the future, and observe the things that create a negative emotional sensation within you. It could be something that gives you frustration. It could be something that creates sadness. It could be something that creates envy. Take a moment to observe those things. And then the idea is to create a fill-in-the-blank sentence. We'll pick an example here. Let's say a person evaluates their past, and they find that when they recall a time where they performed the act and art of public speaking, they became incredibly nervous. And they feel it when they remember that time. So let's use that as the example. Whenever I public speak, fill in the blank. Now, there's going to be two answers that come. The first answer will be from your subconscious, and that's that gut answer, that knee-jerk answer. It's going to be very unpolished. It might even shock you a little bit. It might surprise you. That's the answer you put in that blank. Do not put in the very refined official answer that you know is going to sound really good. Avoid that at all costs, or you're going to just deceive yourself, and you won't find the belief. So you need to go with what your subconscious spits out. Whenever I public speak, I become incredibly fearful. Now add a because to that. I become incredibly fearful because everyone is judging me. And now you're getting deeper. Everyone is judging me because I don't really know what I'm doing. You're going deeper. I don't really know what I'm doing because no one taught me. So I never learned. No one ever taught me because I was not worth teaching. And now we're going to get to the core. That's the I am statement here, the negative I am statement, or the limiting one. I am not worth teaching because I inherently have no value. Now, you could take that deeper if you wanted to. I inherently have no value because, but you can pause right there because it's an I am statement, and you're reducing all of those because statements to an I am identity statement. That's really the core right there. So the next stage is look at that belief. Is that helping me or is that hurting me? In this case, I have no inherent value or I'm inherently worthless. It's not really helping anybody. The next thing that can be evaluated for those that are more intellectual, is this belief true? Is there any partial truth or relative truth connected to it? And sometimes those intellectual folks will say, well, there's some evidence for it. But with belief systems, we're not going for truth here in terms of what humans collectively agree to be true, because that changes with your generations, as many of you know. So the bottom line is, if it's not helpful, if it's hurtful, regardless if there's partial truths, impeach the belief, eradicate it, delete it. From here, replace it with the new one, and you can go off of the unchanging spiritual truths every time. My value is infinite, for I am an infinite being created by the infinite love that generates all things. And you've made it through that belief system. You're in a new reality now, right now. So you will find that you can continue to scan throughout the timeline. You'll find other areas. Repeat the process. I'm here to let you know you're at a stage where there's only going to be so many you have to discover. You have done a lot of refining. All of you, you have evolved so much. So these belief systems that you're going to be detoxifying now, these are belief systems that will become glaringly obvious. And you're going to be surprised you didn't do it sooner. And you're going to be so grateful that you've chosen to do it now. We thank you for that question. It is a very relevant question. It is possibly the ultimate question, because that is the key to how you unlock the new realities that you have been visualizing, that you have been speaking forth, that you have been crafting behind the scenes.